this is the tragedy of Othello. So, Sophia, start us off with the first character.
So, obviously, there is Othello, the protagonist. He's a Moor, and he is general of the Venetian armies, and he's also a bit insecure due to his race. He's black, and probably Muslim as well.
Second character?
Desdemona, she's the daughter of a senator, Brabantio, and she is in love with Othello and is his wife.
But secretly
Yeah,
married.
they eloped.
But what's the next character?
And then there is Iago, who works for Othello. He's his ensign, yeah. He is the villain of the play, not just the antagonist, the villain. He wants to get revenge on Othello because Othello passed him up and gave a promotion to Cassio instead.
Then there's obviously Cassio, right?
Yeah.
Cassio has something to do with Iago, right?
Yeah, Cassio is he's an unsuspecting pawn in Iago's game to get revenge on Othello and just make his life suck. So Cassio, he's a good guy. He's Othello's lieutenant, and he's kind of inexperienced.
Just a silly guy.
Yeah,
but
just a silly guy. And then there's Roderigo.
Last?
He is jealous. He's jealous of Desdemona, not in a jealous of her, but he's in love with her, and he's I want her to love me. He's paying Iago to get him, and he's paying Iago to get Desdemona and Roderigo married because he's a wimp and he can't do it by himself.
So Act 1, Scene 1, a lot is kind of happening. What's going on?
So it starts in Venice, and there's an argument between Roderigo and Iago. As I said before, Roderigo has been paying Iago to help him court Desdemona, and has seen no progress, and they've just learned that Othello has married her. And Iago says, I hate Othello. He gave the promotion to someone else. This is so unfair.
But Act 1 continuing, what's happening?
And then he's like, Eureka! He has a good idea. He's like, Roderigo, why don't we get Desdemona's family to turn against Othello?
Good idea. Let's do it.
So then they both go and wake up her father, because this is this is at night, and so they start yelling at his window. They're like, hey, Desdemona is having sex with Othello.
Which is also
Iago uses the metaphor, they're making the beast with two backs.
Yes.
Brabantio. And then Brabantio, her father, he doesn't believe him at first when he checks her Desdemona and she's gone, as of course she is. And he thinks Othello stole her, bewitched her with magic charms. And so he now wants to go to Othello and be like, you stole my daughter!
I want my daughter back. But in Act 1, Scene 2... things happen. What's going on?
So Iago, he gets to Othello first, and he's like, dude, this guy, Desdemona's father, he's gonna demand that you divorce her, so watch out.
But she's my wife.
And then Cassio appears, Michael Cassio, who his first name is never said for whatever reason. He tells Othello that the Duke of Venice wants to speak to him about Cyprus, which is an island, yes.
Okay, I understood. But...
And then Desdemona's father is, his men and Roderigo appear, and they want to attack Othello, but Othello does not back down. He's like, we're not gonna fight. And then Brabantio, he wants to complain to the Duke, because he's like, I need to tell someone about this injustice.
Now, if you actually want things to continue happening, like and subscribe, because drama is up ahead.
And if you are outraged at this injustice and want Desdemona to be returned to her father, subscribe!
Yes. Desdemona, she needs to go back to her papa. Scene 3!
Alright, Scene 3. You want to start that off?
Yes. A military meeting is interrupted by Brabantio,
Yeah.
who tells the Duke that Othello used witchcraft to steal his daughter. Burn the witch! Othello, he's like,
nuh-uh.
No way.
I was just telling stories I was telling stories to you, and your daughter came in, and she was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, and she fell in love with me. And then the Duke, like, after hearing what kind of stories that Othello was telling, he's like, well, I mean, my daughter would have fallen in love with Othello too, so I don't see a problem. And then after that's all settled, the Duke says to Othello that he has to go to Cyprus to defend the island from Turks. And then Desdemona's like, please, let me go with him.
Let me go with you, Piki.
All right.
Scene 3
Scene 3 cons. Then everyone else like leaves the stage, the metaphorical stage, because this is not really a play, this is a video. And Roderigo and Iago are the only two left. Roderigo is kind of despairing. He's like, I want to drown myself. This is hopeless. And Iago's like, dude, no, I still got ideas. I'm smart. And then they both say how they hate Othello, and Iago's like, I need to get revenge on Othello. Because he also is suspicious that Othello might have slept with his wife.
Wait, Othello might have slept with Iago's wife?
Yeah, Othello never does. Him and Desdemona are like two peas in a pod, at the beginning at least.
Whoa. Now, Iago, he's sussy, so what's going on? Does he have a plan?
So, once Roderigo leaves, he lays out his master plan. He's like, bye, Roderigo. So anyways, I've got this master plan, you guys. And he says, I'm going to cheat Roderigo of his money. I'm going to get rid of all his money because he's a super rich guy. And also, I'm going to convince Othello that Cassio has been sleeping with Desdemona.
Yes. Wow. I understand this super good plan, but what else?
And I'm also going to... Othello, I know that he's a super trusting guy. He's like... He trusts everyone. I'm going to use that against him. Ha ha ha.
Now, guys, just so you know, if you want to see more of that evil laugh, remember, Iago is a great plan. Also, subscribe, because, like, we're still awesome. So, like, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.